Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, CWL presents Xpost. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name's Tom Jack, and of course, joining me alongside tonight, none other than Scott Sykes.
Hello, Tom. What an event we have lined up tonight as we have several matches going in, but the first match of the evening is the Fabulous Furious Freaks, the tag team champions, taking on Mild Hazard.
This is going to be a fantastic opening contest, that's for sure. Tag team titles on the line.
Tommy Hazard pulling double duty tonight as he's, of course, fighting for the tag team championships, but he's also defending his Vindication Heavyweight Championship tonight in the main event.
Well, maybe he could strike gold twice tonight. We shall see.
This next contest is for the Vindication Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the Phoenix Tommy Hazard and Mild Hazard.
They come. Two of probably the most dominant men on Vindication right now. We have Mild and Tommy Hazard, current Vindication Heavyweight Champion.
These two claim to be the top dogs of Vindication. That could be a big statement. And even though Hazard does hold the Vindication Heavyweight Championship, one thing that still eludes them, Scott, is of course the Vindication Tag Team Championship. And could we be seeing the new tag champs right here in the ring tonight?
Shocking when they reunited at the end of Endgame, just over a month ago. We'll see if they can recapture the tag team glory of days gone.
And their opponents, your Vindication Tag Team Champions, Chris Princess, Noah Morgan, the Fabulous Furious Freaks.
Current tag team champions, the current Vindication tag team champions, the Fabulous Furious Freaks, the original long couple, as they call themselves.
With the big powerhouse Noah Morgan, and of course the flamboyant Chris Princess, these two make a dynamic duo, possibly the most dominant duo of the CWL.
Well, they're going to have to prove that tonight if they're against Tommy Hazard and Mild, two very impressive individuals. I think Mild Hazard has their number tonight.
Maybe right, Scott, but nonetheless, I'm always going to be in the corner of the Fabulous Furious Freaks. Without a doubt, they will always be the most dominant duo here on Vindication and on CWL, like I've said before.
Indeed. And we're going to find out tonight who walks away with those very belts. Bring a ding, we are off.
Your opening contest underway, and already Tommy Hazard taking the fight to Chris Princess. And now a big power slam. Taking down Princess.
Very nice scoop slam there by Tommy Hazard immediately off on the offense. Big European uppercut there as he seems to kick Princess off the ropes.
And Hazard doing a very good job right now at keeping Chris Princess intact. Oh, maybe not. Princess able to once again reverse the scoop slam. Oh, massive punch right in the kisser right there by Chris Princess.
Well,
now Princess.
oh
my God! Oh my God! This is a real Hazard. This is a real Hazard, Scott.
Jesus Christ! You don't touch the hazard zone. I'll tell you that now.
Goal, Chris Princess went there, and look at the strength of Hazard picking up Noah Morgan there, and Hazard continuing his dominance. Another big German suplex, suplexes for everybody tonight, and Hazard still continuing to take the punishment to Noah Morgan.
I think the humiliation that Tommy just suffered is not going to go down well for the Fabulous Furious Freaks, as Tommy is known for causing pain, but Noah Morgan now using his elbows to reach out of Tommy Hazard's grip there.
If anyone's known for causing pain, it'd be Noah Morgan, but nonetheless, Hazard is outsmarting Morgan here with his offense, takes down Morgan, rear clothesline, continuing to keep Noah intact as well, and now big backbreaker and a Russian leg sweep.
Right now we're seeing what makes Tommy Hazard a dangerous individual to be in the ring with, as he sends Noah Morgan into the corner with Miles. He's looking for a tag here. No. Noah Morgan reverses it. Oh, but Tommy Hazard up on the shoulders. Reverses it into a reverse DDT. Looked like Noah Morgan was going to go for a power slam there. But now Tommy Hazard is back in control, proving why he is the current champion. Oh, wait! Desolation Sleeper!
Oh no! Desolation Sleeper already! Desolation Sleeper already! Oh my goodness, and it's locked in on Morgan! But no, Morgan refusing to give in! Refusing to give in early on! And now, oh my goodness, and now Noah Morgan just one step ahead there.
Nice.
And look at this, Noah has to tag in Chris.
Nice fake out lariat by Noah Morgan as in comes Chris Princess. Let's see if the off-kilter offense can take down Hazard. No. Kick to the gut. Shuts down Chris Princess and into a big, released German.
My goodness gracious. Tommy Hazard, big moonsault. He is a man on a mission. And look at this, already has Princess in his sight.
He's in fantastic shape. Oh, here we go. Bittersweet goodbye.
Bittersweet goodbye, and the ref now, Noah tried to get in and save his partner. No! And Chris Princess able to kick out of his own will. And Noah Morgan taking some liberties of his own. TKO.
Interesting that Miles did not assist Tommy Hazard there. I find that very unusual as Tommy's crawling towards Miles in the corner there, and he gets the hot tag.
Now Miles turns to finally get some offense in. A big low drop kick there by Miles.
We're talking about someone who looks in great shape. Miles looks in fantastic shape. Oh,
now, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Chris Princess, some innovative offense, tagging back in Noah Morgan. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, last week on Vindication, Noah Morgan actually beat Miles one-on-one. And perhaps we could be seeing a repeat of that with these two right here. And Noah Morgan has Miles up in the air. Big sit-out powerbomb.
Massive sit-out powerbomb there from Noah Morgan, showing the strength and power behind the tag team champions as he lifts up into it. It's going for a big, unusual neck breaker there.
A big air raid, crash neck breaker there by Noah Morgan, but Miles able to sweep the legs of Morgan, and now going to the top rope. Oh my goodness, tried to go high risk, didn't pay off.
And now they find themselves in trouble. The challengers are definitely on the back foot at this stage as Noah Morgan picks up Miles and shoves him headfirst into the turnbuckle. Oh, and again, multiple times.
Oh my goodness. And again and again and again. Oh, Miles had to be stunned after taking that. Multiple smashes into the turnbuckle. And Morgan now bringing Miles to his corner of the ring. Very smart strategy here, Scott.
Very smart strategy, trying to isolate one of the challengers in a friendly corner, but I'm not sure it's going to help too much, as the challengers are very fast-moving competitors. No, Morgan's not so much. Oh wait, it's about to fly into a swinging neck breaker, it seems.
A swinging neck breaker, a swinging cutter, whatever you want to call it. And now Miles still trying just to keep Noah Morgan down. Big drop kick there. Chris wants in, but Miles is not giving Chris the opportunity and now take an opportunity of his own to show off to the crowd.
Gotta get this crowd behind him, get some love from this capacity crowd here at the Barclays Centre.
I wouldn't necessarily call it love, Scott. I wouldn't necessarily call it love. Just saying.
Miles is now pulling Noah Morgan across and just winching the leg there.
Winching the leg of Morgan. And Miles now going top rope. And oh dear, could we be seeing it here? Will we see it here? Oh my goodness! Mile high by Miles, and Chris now. Chris not ready to make the save. Oh my goodness, we have new tag team champions.
Impressive mile high from Miles. Miles resulted in the win of the match, and it's very impressive that Miles would have picked up the victory against the man who essentially defeated him just last week on Vindication.
Some revenge indeed. Nonetheless, though, the reign of the Fabulous Furious Freaks is unfortunately over.
So let's not downplay the big victory here, which is the fact that Tommy Hazard is now a double champion, owning the Vindication Tag Team Championship and the Vindication Heavyweight Championship.
An impressive feat indeed, but can that change later tonight in the main event? We will find out. But nonetheless, Miles and Tommy Hazard are once again the Tag Team Champions.
The winners of the match and your new Vindication Tag Team Champions, the Phoenix Tommy Hazard and Miles, the Mild Hazard.
Alright, we move into our next match of the evening as Carl Stevens from Chaos Athletics takes on, who used to be El Toro Toxico, simply known as Toro now. And you have to wonder...
People call him multiple names. Old Man Toro, the man formerly known as El Toro Toxico, but nonetheless, two, I would say, luchadors in their own right are going to finally fight it out here.
Well, let's see if Toro can get some momentum behind him.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing 185 pounds, Kyle Stevens.
Here comes the man himself, Carl Stevens, coming out of the ring in his usual hoodie there, ascending the rope, these steps, Chaos Athletics, and blazing on the back.
And can the owner of Chaos Athletics finally get some more momentum behind him? As you know, he's actually get a massive victory over the Starfield. He lost that next week to, of course, Michael Young. And can he get a win over, of course, one of the most experienced veterans we have here in the CWL, the man who is formerly known as El Toro Toxico.
And his opponent, from Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing 225 pounds, Old Man Toro.
Man formerly known as Toro, as he makes his very intimidating entrance to the ring, and the confidence of this man. He didn't have a good career back in his luchador days, but he returned to CWL and without the mask and just dominated a few weeks ago on Vindication.
That's correct. I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he did defeat AJ West. But can Toro do the same here tonight? I mean, as you said, Scott, he's a changed man. This isn't the same Toro that we knew from year one. This isn't the same luchador with his, of course, his prized possession, his mask. He's a man on a mission. A different man on a mission, may I add. But nonetheless, second match of the night. Let's get this underway. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Here we go. As, great big strike down. A Luthez press from Toro, taking down Carl Stevens.
And you have to wonder, where does the experience factor play into this? El Toro, the man formerly known as El Toro Toxico, definitely does have a lot more wrestling experience compared to Kyle Stevens. But right now, there isn't a problem as Stevens able to revert that drop kick. But look at Toro now, able to reverse with an arm drag.
Looks like that Toro's going to go for a spear or a takedown, but Carl Stevens caught the head and goes into a vertical suplex there. Very nice form on the suplex and a big leg drop across the head of Toro. As Carl Stevens picks up Toro to a standing position. What's he got in mind here? Sending him off the ropes. And a big spine buster from Kyle Stevens.
And look at that, just taking some time to maybe show off there. I do have to say, I mean, in the strength factor, that there's nobody, I've never seen a man like Kyle Stevens, his strength, the way he can just, look at this. Take a look at this, Scott. Just the way he's able to pick up Toro, it's quite amazing. It's just a shame that his attitude is not quite the same, not quite amazing. And now diving fist drop.
He has the right kind of attitude to get far in the business. As he to be fair, benefits. But El Toro Toxico with a big takedown, another Luthez press, and strikes right to the face of Carl Stevens. Carl Stevens is very much a showman. The thing is, he's also, people underestimate the fact that he is actually quite small by his size, and for a man his size, he's got an immense amount of strength.
He does have an immense amount of strength indeed. But of course, once again, the experience factor has played in as El Toro continues to dominate the match. And now, was too late there on delaying his next move. And now Kyle Stevens going to take full advantage of that. Big stomps to the chest. And look at Stevens. Doesn't look like he's in trouble at all right now. Just taking the fight to El Toro.
Telling Toro to come and get some as he lifts up into a Northern Lights suplex there. And with bridging over into a suplex.
A big suplex indeed. Kyle Stevens showing why he is one of the most strongest competitors here in the CWL, and that's not enough to take down Toro, the fighting spirit of the experienced Toro here. And Stevens, look at this now. He has Toro in his sights. Is he able to hit this? Is he able to hit this here?
On the shoulders.
Over the shoulders. Oh, wait, no. No, carry him around.
Oh.
Oh, no, he delayed. Oh, he delayed it by too long. Toro able to get out of Kyle Stevens' grasp there. And El Toro, big jawbreaker.
Nice jawbreaker there from Toro. Is now back in control, picking up Stevens. And what's Toro going to do here as he takes Stevens' head? Oh, into the turnbuckle. And, oh, we've seen this earlier. Repeated strikes to the turnbuckle.
And that mask isn't going to give Kyle Stevens much protection. And now Toro, look at him now getting right back into this.
He's getting fired up.
Getting fired up, starting to make a bit of a comeback. Ducks the clothesline and a big scoop slam. And Toro now picking up Stevens to his feet. And you've got in mind here, big German suplex. And now, and now a dragon suplex. We've got one more suplex in mind here. Once again, locks the arms, a big German suplex again.
And Toro is in control now.
He's in control, let it out, Scott.
Oh.
And now, the Dragon Sleeper locked in.
Oh, but Kyle Stevens with knees to the face to getting out of it. Good technical mindset there, but a big arm drag by Toro takes down Stevens once again. And a kick, but Stevens catches the kick and returns the favour. Going, grabbing the neck. What's he doing? He's got to think of a choke slam, is he?
Oh, I wouldn't be fussed.
Oh
my goodness. Well, it wasn't exactly a choke slam, but it sent El Toro right off his feet. Oh, and Toro was almost about to go over the top rope, but he's able to retaliate in that situation here. Once again, jawbreaker to Stevens.
Oh, but he's exhausted.
Toro, he's exhausted.
The wear and tear that a match can toll upon a body, especially someone who's not in their youth like Toro. But Toro going for it here.
Oh my goodness, can we see it here? Oh. Incoming! Bull dive bomb by Toro! And now, hooks the leg of Stevens! No! No, not yet! Not yet!
It's going to take more than that to put away Kyle Stevens.
I'll have to agree with you there, Scott. Stevens is still 100% in this. And now Toro's not giving up anytime soon. Going to the second rope. And now, a big knee strike from the second rope.
Pitch perfect knee strike from Toro as he now gets on the floor with repeated headbutts right to the face of Kyle Stevens.
The old grizzled Toro is pulling out every single move that he can to somehow beat Kyle Stevens. Look at that, a massive arm breaker there by El Toro. Once again, hooking the leg of Stevens. But no, still Stevens refuses to give in.
I think who's going to give out first in this match is Stevens fighting out of the armbar there, and now on the offense with going to a scoop slam position and a big power slam.
My goodness, a big swinging, a big power slam. The strength of Stevens on display once again. And what has Stevens got in mind here, Scott? What could Stevens be going for here?
Well, he must be looking for the cruiserweight killer at some point because that's his big finish.
Oh my goodness! And a big slam there. The fireman's carry by Stevens.
The Valladolid called Diablo there from Carl Stevens.
Thank you, Scott. I am not Spanish, but nonetheless, look at this. Toro again, dragon suplex, and you all know what's coming next. Able to hit it here, he does. A big German suplex by Toro. And Toro now once again has turned the tide his way. No! Stevens now, reverse DDT.
That's the wireless of Carl Stevens as he's preparing for the end here. Could he be looking for the CWK right now as he lifts Toro up on his shoulders? Oh, he is. He is. Here he is. Here we go for it. The Cruiserweight Killer.
Cruiserweight Killer by Stevens. Is this enough to put away Toro?
2, 3, and that's it. It's all over.
Kyle Stevens able to get another victory here tonight at Xpost is able to once again start his road to gaining some more victories here in the CWL. What a performance by these two men tonight, Scott.
Fantastic performance by both men. El Toro Toxico, or should I say Toro, hit the bullseye bomb, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to put Stevens away. It was in the end the Via Con Diablo and the CWK, the Cruiserweight Killer, that put away Toro for the 1-2-3.
Nonetheless, these two, they put their hearts into the battle. Everything at each other. Fantastic display by both of these men, but indeed it would be Kyle Stevens who would stand for tonight.
The winners of the match, Kyle Stevens.
And now we go into our next match of the evening as Sergeant Hunter and Michael Young form an unusual alliance against the South Beach Playboys here tonight in tag team action.
And we could possibly see some future contenders, Vindication Tag Team Champions in the form of these two duos about to fight it out in the ring tonight here at Xpost.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Melbourne, Australia, Michael Young.
The Aussie Assassin making his very slow and determined entrance to the ring right now.
Indeed. And after getting a big win over Kyle Stevens, can the Aussie Assassin keep the momentum going alongside his new partner, Sergeant Hunter?
And his partner, from Nova Scotia, Canada, Sergeant Hunter.
Here we go. Attention!
And the Sarge is here. Sergeant Hunter, of course, made his way to Vindication some weeks ago, taking place. He actually took place, sorry. Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my words getting mixed up. I should say he was part of the triple threat match between Youngblood Rude and, of course, Nightmare to get a chance at the Vindication Heavyweight Championship. Obviously unsuccessful. Still here tonight at Xpost, nonetheless, with his ally, Michael Young.
And he did team with Michael Young at Endgame as well.
Of course, they were unsuccessful there. But of course, now the two of them are on Vindication. They did work as a pretty good team at Endgame, I will admit. So can they tonight be able to still have that good teamwork and get a win here? We shall find out.
Well, let's see if the Australian Assassin and the Canadian Commando can do it.
And their opponents, partying out of South Beach, Classy Von Coast, Satoro, the South Beach Playboys.
Well, here's certainly a very interesting and flamboyant team that's all about the partying.
Well, it's in their name. Well, of course, I mean, It's kind of in their names. They are called the South Beach Playboys after all, the team of Satoru and Classy Von Cody.
Indeed, Outrun is not here tonight, but I have to imagine he's somewhere out back watching his teammates as Satoru Matsuda and Classy Von Cody take on Sergeant Hunter and Michael Young.
Indeed. And hopefully Outrun will be able to get back in the ring soon alongside his partner Cody. Perhaps will still watching from the back, still supporting them. It's good to know. It's good to know FBA is still very involved with his team. Oh, sorry, Outrun. Sorry, the man formerly known as FBA. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My words are mixed up tonight, Scott. Sorry, it's Xpost. I'm excited. Are you excited? Of course you are.
Xpost,
baby.
Xpost can lead to some crossed wires, I imagine.
Indeed. Nonetheless, let's start the match off. Michael Young and Satoru to start in the ring. Satoru, fireman's carry, lifting up Michael Young. Oh my goodness, a big four-way slam.
All that weight of Satoru is coming down on Michael Young, and those two are not small individuals. You saw the ring shake from the impact there.
Satoru is not the lightest man in the world, and that's an understatement right there, but his strength is... Oh my goodness! Well, my words just got derailed. Big spiking DDT by the Aussie assassin himself.
Michael Young got on the offense now as he has the front transposition. Oh, and a big uppercut there by Michael Young, going behind into a big Saito suplex.
Indeed. Now, what has Michael Young got in mind? A big knee to the back of Satoru.
Bringing the knee down as he picks up Satoru's standing position, going behind again. And he goes once again into Saito into a reverse suplex, it seems.
Into a reverse side slam, reverse uranagi, whatever you do want to call it. Nonetheless, there goes Satoru out of the ring, and now, oh dear, Michael Young is now in the danger zone. Well, Classy Von Cody, if he's going to attempt to do anything, which he's not attempting to do, and oh my goodness, this doesn't look good for Satoru. But Satoru now, being able to come back to his senses.
There's like
Satoru, Michael Young are fighting on the outside.
They're going at it here on the outside. It's days like this, I'm glad our announce table is not down there next to the ring.
Thankfully, we are all nice and safe here up in the commentary booths, high above the action. Thank goodness.
But who's not safe in the action is Michael Young, who's got his head ringed against the ring post there by Satoru.
Now, Satoru now. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Just stepping on Michael Young like a stepping stone. Not a good analogy. Moving on. Michael Young now. Oh, a big chop. A chop so vicious was able to take down a man like Satoru.
Woos ringing out around the arena as Michael Young clubs the back and goes into a spiking DDT once again as referee Charles Kincaid makes the 20 count.
And now, I think they've been fighting on the outside for a very long time. I think we should finally get this back in the ring. And Michael Young agreeing. And now Michael Young still taking the fight to Satoru. These men have been going 1,000 miles per an hour since the bell has run. And now Michael Young bringing Satoru to his corner. Very smart move there. And finally tagging in the Canadian commander.
So here comes Sergeant Hunter on the offense. And he's going to make a full frontal assault there. Oh, a bit of big arm drag shuts down the offense there. And Satoru reversing, going to his own corner and tagging in Classy Von Cody. Now here's certainly a juxtaposition of characters. We have the disciplined Sergeant Hunter and the almost aloof and flamboyant Classy Von Cody.
Well, I have to say, hopefully Classy Von Cody does not find himself in the firing line of Sergeant Hunter. Some disrespect with that slap. But nonetheless, Classy Von Cody able to keep the Sarge down for now. There's now Classy Von Cody wondering what he wants to do next.
The Sarge is all about respect and discipline, and that's Cody getting inside the head of his opponent by doing that very disrespectful slap to the Sergeant.
Hopefully he doesn't rock the Sarge too much. From the second rope, oh my goodness! And now, what has Sergeant Hunter got in mind here? Oh my goodness gracious, big pile driver!
Big pile driver right onto the neck of Classy Von Cody. As Sergeant Hunter picks up Cody and is on the offense. Oh, go for a big strike, but Cody reverses with an elbow of his own into a spine buster.
Classy Von Cody doing a very good job here at the moment, able to keep down Sergeant Hunter. Sarge, though, really needs... Oh, look at this! The disrespect from Classy Von Cody.
Here's exactly what you get. You don't get any more. And a big bear hug by Classy into a release suplex there, belly to belly suplex, as the two just go at it. And again, as I said, it's all mind games. Classy's trying to get in the head of Hunter, get him off kilter as he goes into an armbar here. Oh, armbar leg lock.
The armbar leg lock here has it locked in on the Sarge. The Sarge has to desperately call in for backup very much sooner than later. And now, Classy Von Cody still one step ahead, has the fireman's carry on the Sarge. And now Snake Eyes into his corner. This is not looking good for the Sarge here. Maybe I was wrong. Big Luthez press, firing those bullets like an M16. And now, talking about it in the insult to injury here, Scott, kick to the gut, fire for effect!
Fire for effect, and here's the cover there for the Sergeant. Can they pick up the victory? 2, 1, 2, no. Classy Von Cody powers out of the pin.
Still, though, it was enough to thankfully get Sarge out of a bad situation. Oh no, but Classy Von Cody refuses to give in. Big German suplex.
You have to wonder that out of these two teams, one of these teams might face Mild Hazard for the Vindication Tag Team Championship in the future. And if it is Classy Von Cody and his team, the South Beach Playboys, they're going to have to do some training because they lost to Mild Hazard just a few weeks ago on Vindication.
True, but nonetheless, look at all the tricks he's been pulling out. Oh my goodness! Classy cutter! Classy cutter, but look at the Sarge refusing to give in! These two teams just fighting here. Oh my goodness, the big arm lock, power slam, and the action has really taken off this time. Sarge now, big knee to the side of the head.
And Sarge is relentless with the assault against Classy Von Cody here. He's taking no surrender and giving no quarter. Oh, but a big kick is dodged there by Classy Von Cody into another German. No, Sarge saw it coming and reversed it into an arm drag.
Sarge saw it coming from a mile away. Oh my goodness, big gut wrench suplex. And now pinning Classy Von Cody, but Von Cody able to kick out of it almost instantly there. And Sarge is not stopping anytime soon. That's a very non-PG hand gesture there.
Well, Sarge clearly is definitely upset at what Classy Von Cody's been doing for the entire match. He's tagging in Michael Young, the Aussie assassin, and he's going to go to work on Classy Von Cody and pick the bones.
Indeed, Michael Young now. Springboard attack. Oh, tried to leap into the ring. Oh, dear. Oh no. This will be the fatal mistake that Michael Young makes. There we go.
That classy cutter.
Big classy cutter there. No, but Michael Young refuses to give in. The Aussie assassin not giving up anytime soon. And here he comes, the big Satoru. Looking to raise the roof here. Perhaps literally. And now, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. There's a bit of some disagreement going on here, Scott, between the South Beach Playboys.
And that could be some... Oh, hang on, a reverse DDT there by Michael Young, shutting down the offenses. This crowd seems to be all behind this match, as they're loving every second of it.
I think that little distraction there may have cost Satoru that chance to finally put the match away. Nonetheless, big leg breaker there, and now a dragon screw.
Let's see if Michael Young can pick up a victory for his team as he rakes the neck there, wrenching the neck into... Ooh.
All to keep the big man down, Scott. All to keep the big man down. Lifting Satoru up to his feet. And now, oh no, Satoru had Michael Young scouted. Pay now the big German suplex.
Nice move there by Classy Von Cody. And
sorry,
by Satoru.
We're going to bust the move here right now.
Satoru Masuda.
Energy.
Satoru has always been a big fan favourite here in the CWL. Always a big party boy. And there he goes, a big leaping clothesline. And that's quite the big clothesline. Oh, but dear. Not bigger than this, though.
Wait, oh, no! Michael Young able to stop Satoru right in his tracks. I don't think that's going to help Michael Young at all. Oh, no! And Michael Young now getting out of that situation, and now a big Sato suplex.
As he goes right into the offense, and this has been a back-and-forth contest between these two teams the entire match, as Michael Young is now back in control, dragging Satoru away from Classy Von Cody. Wise move there, and stomping across the body of Satoru Matsuda.
Indeed. Now there's the viciousness. Michael Young is on display right now.
He's not called the Aussie Assassin for no reason.
Indeed, there we go. Dragon suplex by Michael Young. And what has Young got in mind? He's just trying every way that he can to keep the big man down, but Satoru just keeps getting up. Nothing can stop him. Classy Von Cody getting in the ring now. The two men with a bit of a stare down, and Michael Young able to gain the dominant position.
As Classy is now lifted up into a power slam position, and a big fall-away slam there by Michael Young.
A big fall-away slam through. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Michael getting in the face of Satoru. Oh no! Oh no! Classy Von Cody's not gonna like what's gonna happen when he wakes up. That's for sure. Here we go. German suplex. And you know what's coming next?
The Reckless Truth!
Painmaker! Painmaker! By Michael Young into the pin! Oh no, but Satoru's right there! Oh, and he's able to save his partner in the nick of time. And look at this, Michael Young! He's going to make Satoru pay, taking out the leg.
Oh, Satoru rolling out of the ring now. Classy is now on his own against both Hunter and Michael Young. Could this be a precarious position for the South Beach Playboys? Is the party over?
Perhaps not, because Classy Von Cody once again kept returning to his senses. Oh, disrespectful slap. But he can't make an escape this time. Satoru's on the outside. Gator roll here by and trying to keep Michael Young, trying to keep him down. It's the best thing he can do at this very moment without Satoru, but nonetheless, Michael Young is still once again
oh, half Boston Crab.
And a half leg Boston Crab, and no, Cody's not going to take any of that.
Oh, but here comes the Sarge.
Here comes the Sarge. Oh, charging in now. Oh no! Oh, goes flying over the top rope.
As you see there, the South Beach Playboys are just ahead of the game on this one.
They are ahead of the game. This one, indeed. All the tricks they've been pulling off in this match with the devious tricks of Classy Von Cody and the big strength of Satoru. These two do make a very good team, but Sergeant Hunter right now taking the fight to Satoru on the outside.
Oh, Cobra Clutch!
Oh, a Cobra Clutch into a Russian leg sweep.
I have to wonder that this is going to get back in the ring at some point, as the referee's making the count, and a big stomp there from Sergeant Hunter.
Sergeant Hunter being very aggressive on the outside here. Michael Young still looking pretty dazed there. Hopefully he can get back to his senses soon. And Satoru lifting up Sarge. Oh my goodness! A big military press. And now Satoru! Deadlift! Gut wrench! Suplex!
There's the strength of Satoru Matsuda coming into play. But Michael Young is starting to insert himself here in this situation as to help his partner. Getting up right in the face of Satoru.
Not really. Oh, now Michael Young finally starting to perhaps help his partner, throwing Satoru into the ring. And now Classy Von Cody getting tagged. And this doesn't look good, as the rep is still counting. Sarge, you better get back to your senses, bro. You've got to get back in that ring at some point.
And Classy, of course, is utilising every second of that 20 count. Oh, but he might have turned us back at the wrong moment.
Oh, that was the wrong time to show off. Big Russian leg sweep there by the Sarge. Into the pin. And no, Classy Von Cody still able to kick out of that. Satoru on the outside at the moment. And the Sarge. Oh my goodness. Once again, that's not very PG. Nonetheless, a big elbow into the... Is this enough? And it is! The big elbow drop of doom is able to put away Classy Von Cody. Sergeant Hunter and the Aussie Assassin Michael Young claim victory in this tag team match.
What an impressive match that these two teams put on. What I have to say is that in the end, it's the Sarge and Michael Young going for the Vindication Tag Team Championships, possibly in the future. Who knows, but they'll have to take on Mild Hazard if they want to get that goal.
Indeed, but what a team they made here tonight.
The winners of the match, the team of Michael Young and Sergeant Hunter.
We move into the next match of the evening as debutee Selena Adams is taking on Annie Thunder, a former women's champion. You have to wonder if this is going to be intimidating for a brand new debutee here in the CWL.
Well, without a doubt, I think if you've been here on social media, CWL, you will know about Selena Adams. You know how much praying for this opportunity to be here in the CWL. Of course, Scott, I wouldn't be surprised if she was a little bit intimidated. This is Annie Thunder, former women's champion. Of course, hasn't had the best run as of late, but still, nonetheless, Selena Adams wanting to make
this match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Selena Adams.
So there, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag book Selena. And sweetheart, you are getting booked here tonight at Xpost. Out of all the places. Imagine this, Scott, your very first match here, the CWL, at one of the CWL's big pay-per-views. How would you feel? How would you feel if you were in Selena's shoes?
I'm actually very intimidated. This is the first pay-per-view since Endgame, as you know, the nerves must be flowing. We've got an entire new year ahead of us, and she is nervous as hell. Hashtag book Selena. Yes, you have got your booking. Let's see what you've got, kid.
Hashtag book Selena. It's now trending worldwide.
And her opponent from Mount Everett, Washington, Anvil, Annie Thunder.
That's one of the most decorated women's champions in CWL history, Annie Thunder, making her way to the ring. Recently, of course, debuted on Vindication, jumping from Nemesis.
And of course, coming out from Nemesis, of course, losing at Endgame against Kel Valen, where Kel Valen, of course, played the Nemesis Women's Championship. But nonetheless, Annie Thunder not been having the greatest run as of late. But can she get a win over the debuting Selena Adams? My goodness, it's really a match that neither woman can, afford to lose.
Indeed, I mean, just 3 weeks ago, she lost to Evelyn Diamond on Vindication. You have to wonder what that's got to do for the confidence of Annie Thunder. Selena Adams into a drop toe hold.
But nonetheless, the confidence of Annie Thunder may deteriorate even more. Selena Adams trying to go for a spinning kick there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Annie Thunder said, nope, you're not catching me with that one.
Indeed, Scott, indeed. And now Selena's not in a very, very good position as Annie, stone cold. That's a stone cold stunner right there by Annie Thunder. Definitely bring the thunder here in the beginnings of this match. And now second rope and a big, tried to go I don't know what she was going for, nonetheless she missed. And now Selena Adams back in control once again. Selena, Irish whip.
You do have to... with a big clothesline there by Selena Adams. You do have to wonder whether the success of Annie Thunder was just a flash in the sky, whether there's something more to it, as Selena Adams is now on the assault.
In the sky, a bolt of thunder. Who knows?
As we can see, let's see if lightning can strike twice. And Annie Thunder is definitely on the back foot right now. Selena Adams wrenches the arm, putting it down and following up with what's she going for, and a big stomp onto the arm of Annie Thunder.
Oh my goodness. Well, of course, Selena Adams was trained by... Dragon screw there by Annie Thunder, but if I take a minute here to explain, Selena Adams was actually trained by Michael Young.
Really?
Of course, won his match. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. big DDT, but nonetheless, Michael Young did actually train Selena Adams perhaps even more, and that's why she's pulling out all these big moves. Perhaps she is more experienced than she once was. But Annie Thunder showing, well, welcoming Selena Adams here. Oh my goodness, to the CWL and throwing Selena Adams back onto the mat.
What a CWL welcome that is to be thrown around like a rag doll as Annie Thunder with the big frog splash. Didn't get all of it, but she got some of that move as she gets to her feet rather quickly.
Indeed, and now look at this, Annie Thunder trying to get the crowd behind her. Oh, almost threw away the crowd chant there. That's a good sign, but nonetheless, Selena Adams back in control, forearm, and now has Annie big Sato suplex with a kip up to finish it off. Oh, and a big kick! A big kick!
Crowd liking the kip up as right now she's on the offense, a snapmare takedown, and what's she going? Pulling her down into an armbar.
Has the arm locked, and Annie not doing well. Selena trying to keep Annie grounded for as long as she can, still wrenching the arm. And as you know, Selena's been targeting that arm of Annie almost the entire match. But Annie finally... No! Oh, wait, no! Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, until Annie did have Selena. Oh, no! But now look at Selena now! She has Annie! Oh, my goodness! Straight to the turnbuckles and a big power slam!
Very nice power slam there by Selena Adams as she goes on the offense, and she's been dominating almost the entire match.
A fantastic showing from the new debutee going into the pin. That's not enough to take down Annie Thunder, but Selena Adams, wow, what a competitor. She's proven herself to be already. Where Annie Thunder once again take control into this match. Oh,
Vintage Annie Thunder.
Vintage Annie Thunder, big uppercut. And oh, look at this. Big slam. Takes it out. Oh, spinning around. Oh, look at that. Slap to the back of the head. Some disrespect there by Annie Thunder.
This is not amateur wrestling anymore, girl.
Definitely. Oh, look at this. Look at the kicks. The kicks. Rapid fire kicks. And a big roundhouse to Annie Thunder. And Selena Adams going to the second rope. What is happening here? Oh, big elbow drop.
Massive elbow drop there from Selena Adams. She picks up Annie Thunder, is now on the offense, sending Annie into the corner. What does Selena Adams had in mind here? Oh, hang on. What's she doing? Turning Annie around. Oh, but Annie reverses with an elbow.
Annie one step ahead, and now big Uranagi by Annie Thunder.
Oh,
here we go.
Watch out for the lightning, because here comes the thunder.
Here it comes. Super kick. Thunderstorm by Annie Thunder into the pin here, into the pin. And Annie Thunder able to pick up a win over Selena Adams here tonight. And while Annie Thunder does finally regain some momentum, I have to say, what a debut match by Selena Adams. I mean, sure, she lost, but God, what an effort she put into that match tonight.
She was certainly very impressive in the opening sentence, but it was Annie Thunder that picked up the victory, the more experienced Annie Thunder that got the win in the end. And you have to wonder what this means for the future of Annie Thunder and Selena Adams.
Well, what it means for Annie Thunder, perhaps she can start climbing up the ladder again, but Selena did prove herself. She showed herself tonight, Scott, and what a competitor she can be for the future.
The winner of the match, Anvil Annie Thunder.
Here we go, as we go into Discord Championship action. Up next here at Xpost is we have Isaac, the Discord Champion, taking on Dylan Vincent. And people are wondering, has Isaac met his match, as Dylan Vincent was able to pick up a massive victory against Isaac a few weeks ago on Vindication?
It was a very, very good match indeed. Dylan Vincent was able to pick up the victory. Perhaps the end is near for Isaac, the so-called greatest Discord champion of all time. Can Vincent do it? We will find out.
This next contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Discord Championship.
Here he is, Dylan Vincent, the man who's attempting to take the Discord Championship from Isaac. And I don't know what horse to back in this race, unfortunately, Tom, because I don't know. It's Dylan Vincent's been very impressive in his few weeks here on Vindication, but Isaac's got history.
Well, let's run down the statistics, shall we? First of all, Dylan Vincent has got victories over Michael Young and, of course, Isaac. Was able to beat those two squeaky clean in the ring. He has definitely proved that already he is a dominant competitor here in the CWL, taking down two of CWL's finest. But you have to realize, Isaac, he has been on a winning streak, on just a title run that's almost just unheard of.
Here he is, as you say, one of the most dominant Discord champions in history, as Isaac makes his way to the ring. And Isaac did, of course, lose the belt to Ian Smith, but he regained it at Endgame in a table match and has since defended it once.
I'm dragged through the table! Ian was robbed! I will keep saying this.
Well, you may say he was robbed, but it is unfortunately the championship that is around Isaac's waist right now, and you can't deny that as Isaac makes his way to the ring.
I have to say, Isaac, as I said before, Scott, a title reign like this in the CWL twice, a two-time title reign, this is unheard of. Like, Isaac is unstoppable, and even unstoppable isn't the right word to even explain his run with the Discord Championships. Like, him and the Discord Championship, they can't live without each other almost.
Indeed, as Isaac and these two prepare to go at it for the mid-card belt, the Discord Championship, a very valuable prize on Vindication. And there it is. That is what they're fighting for tonight here at Xpost.
Introducing first, Dylan Vincent. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing 206 pounds, your Discord champion, Isaac.
Referee Charles Kincaid taking the Discord belt from Isaac, showing it to Dylan Vincent. That is the prize they are fighting for. Lifting it up, showing it to the crowd.
Eyes on the prize, fellas. Eyes on the prize.
And let's see who's going to walk out with that prize tonight as these two do battle. Are we ready to go, Tom? Here we go, ring-a-ding.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Discord Championship on the line. And now look at this. Isaac already coming out of the gates with a big arm drag.
The famed arm drag. Big DDT. As the famed arm drag taking down Dylan Vincent, a big DDT there, spiking his head. Oh, and a big chop there from Isaac going into a front chantry position. Oh, and a big knee right to the face of Dylan Vincent.
And now, Isaac already. Brain Buster! Brain Buster there by Isaac. Already coming out of the gates, but no, Dylan Vincent sweeping the legs, kick to the back, and already taking the fight to Isaac here. And now, big backbreaker there.
Nice pendulum backbreaker as Dylan Vincent's on the attack. He wants that Discord Championship badly. Off the ropes goes Isaac, and a big knee by Dylan Vincent.
I have to say, Dylan Vincent, he's hungry. He wants that belt. Oh, but that's not going to get him very far. Missed that big elbow drop there. Isaac once again gaining control. Irish whip off the ropes. Big drop kick. That's not going to do it. Dylan Vincent now. Oh, big strikes. And a big punch. And that's going to take down Isaac.
And now the Discord champion is down in trouble with his arm slammed against the ring there, being picked up by Dylan Vincent. Dylan Vincent, of course, very aggressive, going up into a Saito suplex and a kip up.
A kip up to finish it off. Into the pin you go. And no, Isaac able to kick out there. And Dylan Vincent now. I mean, have you ever seen someone take the fight to Isaac as much as Dylan? Oh, my words have just been... Okay, well, I retract that statement.
Well, you don't have to retract that statement because Dylan Vincent is definitely putting on a good show. I mean, he might not have the upper hand now, but he was doing so remarkably well. And big... Oh, wait, crucifix. Wait.
No, but Dylan Vincent now, an arm drag of his own. Playing Isaac's game here. Lifting up Isaac to his feet. And now Dylan Vincent, fireman's carry position. Has Isaac, and now stun gun to the ropes.
Dylan Vincent's pulling out every trick in the book here. You've not seen him do too much, so we still don't know his entire playbook, but he's definitely pulling out everything. And a big knee going to a running bulldog.
Oh my goodness, and Dylan Vincent already has Isaac in his sights. Oh my goodness! A reverse twisting STO into the pin. No, but Isaac is going to definitely stay in this for much, much longer. There's no doubt about it.
Dylan Vincent thought he had it right there. Oh, big arm snap there from Isaac, but right into an Irish whip goes Dylan Vincent and another knee.
And the big knee's raining down. Oh, trying to go for a stomp. Isaac one step ahead, has the leg of Dylan Vincent and sweeps it underneath him.
Very aggressive match this has been so far, as big punishing moves being pulled out by both competitors. Isaac lifting Dylan Vincent to his feet, lifting him up. What's he got in mind here? Ooh. Into... Oh! Almost a fireman's carry side slam there.
A very impressive move. Nonetheless, Isaac definitely known for his innovative offense, like we're going to see here right now. And Isaac crashing in to Dylan Vincent, flipping senton. And into the pin here. No! And Dylan Vincent is still in this one. And Isaac going to have to pull something out big if he wants to. Oh, I think he might be pulling out the big guns here. Incoming Hilo! Hilo to Dylan Vincent.
This has put away many opponent. This has put away many opponent. Here we go. 1, 2, no!
Not today. Not today, says Dylan Vincent. There's still a lot more fight left in the two of them. Once again, springboard position. And now, Isaac, big springboard, 450 splash. Oh, he's not done. He's not done. Big knee, dropping the knee straight on the head of Dylan Vincent. Oh, Vincent's already up.
Oh, but Isaac's got control. Snapmare taking him down again. And now trying to slow the pace of Vincent down with a big headlock.
Definitely slowing down the pace. It's good. It's good here for Isaac looking to slow down things. But still, nonetheless, got a pretty good grip there on Dylan Vincent. As Vincent right now, Isaac going for a lateral press here after almost sucking the energy out of Dylan Vincent. But Vincent still able to stay in this match. Kick to the back of the head. Stomp the back of the head, and once again wrenching the neck of Dylan Vincent.
And I have to admit, Isaac's looking fairly dominant here. We might see another victory under his belt tonight as he slams Dylan Vincent's head against the canvas, picking up Vincent and going for the leg sweep.
Sweeping the legs. With that put away Harris a couple of weeks back on Vindication, the leg sweep of Doom. Not going for the pin though. And now, once again, raining down with a big knee straight onto the head of Dylan Vincent.
Putting Dylan Vincent to his feet. Listen up and go. Oh, the super kick!
Super kick by Isaac. And that is, look at Isaac. He's exhausted. He's wasting opportune time here to get the win over Vincent. Finally going for the pin. Is this enough? Breath counting here. Oh, that was like 2.9. If only Isaac didn't waste those couple of seconds, this match would have been over. Nonetheless, Isaac going to the top rope here.
Frog splash, no!
Frog splash. That didn't connect.
Dylan Vincent's up.
Now.
Northern Light suplex. And a bridge. 1, 2.
That's not going to be enough, Scott. There's a lot more. Oh dear, here we go. We've seen this move from Dylan Vincent many times before. Corkscrew shooting star press. Corkscrew shooting star press. Square Isaac. Here comes the pin. Is this enough here, Scott?
Oh, no.
No.
And Dylan Vincent can't believe it. This crowd can't believe it.
Gracious. My God. Oh no. Maybe this is the final nail in the coffin, Scott. Incoming, twisting, reverse, STO, into the pin. Here comes the ref. 2. There we go. Finally, Isaac has been dethroned. We have a new Discord champion. His name is Dylan Vincent.
What a match that was, as Isaac had opportunity after opportunity to pick up a pin, but went for being more aggressive and probably even trying to teach a lesson to Dylan Vincent, but in the end it was Vincent that got the upper hand and with a couple of moves put away the former Discord champion.
Vincent in his 3rd match in the CWL able to pick up a win over Isaac and become the CWL Discord champion. What a rise to fame this newcomer has had. We haven't seen such a rise of dominance since John Spartacus. And oh my goodness, Dylan Vincent. I still can't believe it, Scott. New Discord champion.
It is certainly impressive as Dylan Vincent and Isaac both pulled out any move they could to put away their opponent, but in the end, it was the younger Dylan Vincent that picked up the victory. And there's the shooting star press, the corkscrew shooting star press that nearly put Isaac away. It was the penultimate move of the match. And of course, it was all finished.
SPO that will put away Isaac.
Yes, you're right.
The winner of the match and your new Discord champion, Dylan Vincent.
And as you can see in the Yes I Can t-shirt, Sylvia takes on Scout McKenzie for the Vindication Women's Championship next here at Xpost.
And what a match this is going to be. Scout McKenzie obviously coming off a loss against Lou Morales in the last episode of Vindication. Sorry, the last week on Vindication, I should say. But nonetheless, do not doubt Scout McKenzie for 1 second. She has proven herself to be a fighting champion. But of course, going up against the fighting spirit of Sylvia. And can she win tonight? Perhaps she can.
This following match is scheduled for one fall and is for the Vindication Women's Championship.
This crowd joining in the Yes I Can chants as Sylvia makes her way to the ring and trying to fire up this crowd in preparation for this match.
Well, I guess the crowd are going to be chanting yes if she is to win the title, but she'll have to first go through the fighting woman's champion of Vindication herself, Scout McKenzie.
She is Scout Mackenzie, the current Vindication Women's Champion, winning it, of course, at Endgame from her mentor, Jessie.
And of course, I was quite sad to see Jessie go, but nonetheless, Scout Mackenzie has been carrying on the lineage, I guess, of Jessie by being one of the best champions we have here on the Vindication brand.
Indeed, and let's see if she can keep that belt tonight, or whether Sylvia will be walking out with it, as that is what they're fighting for, the Vindication Women's Championship.
First, from Sin City, America's sweetheart, Silver. And her opponent, from Milana, Philippines, your Vindication Women's Champion, Scout Mackenzie.
Once again, we see champion submitting the belt to the referee, perhaps for the last time, showing it to the challenger, and of course, finally to this capacity crowd.
Eyes on the prize, ladies. Eyes on the prize. I can't wait for this one. Who will be walking out of here with the Vindication Women's Championship? We're about to find out now. Red bell, here we go. And now Cole, Cole number 5. No way. A big German suplex by Scout.
Immediately off the bat, Scout Mackenzie on the attack with the German suplex, and now some stomps to the back of Sylvia, and a kick right to the back, and Scout's just bringing it. Perhaps that loss last week did shake her a little bit.
Perhaps that loss did shake her indeed, but nonetheless, a person with a lot to prove here tonight is Sylvia, without a doubt. As she's returning here, and returning on the Vindication brand, she has been unstoppable as of late. So can she keep that momentum going? We'll find out. But here we go, a big Sato suplex here by Scout Mackenzie.
Sylvia, of course,
keeping Sylvia grounded for now.
Sylvia, of course, has won all her matches since returning to Vindication and beat both Davina Rose last week. Again, beat
both Davina Rose and Tiffany Quinn, both women.
Yes.
Very impressive feat.
Very impressive match, as no one expected Sylvia to pick up the victory. And a big dropkick there by Scout Mackenzie was scouted very well by Sylvia.
And Sylvia now, once again. Oh, and a swinging slam there by Sylvia. And a big kick to the back of Scout.
Now Sylvia is definitely on the offense now, as she gives another kick right to the back of Scout Mackenzie.
And now Scout not doing too well at this very moment. Oh, a big pullback calf kick, I do believe that was.
Indeed.
Sylvia, he's known for her kicks after all. Very, very fast kicks, but once again, Scout Mackenzie, big uppercut to Sylvia, and bring her up to her feet.
Oh, a Spanish fly!
Oh, Spanish fly, the C4. Impressive move every time. Oh, a big moonsault. It did connect to the back, but it took a lot out of Scout, that's for sure. Into the pin we go. And that's not enough to take down Sylvia.
Now Scout hooking the legs around the neck and going for some elbows right to the temple of Sylvia there, trying to wear down the challenger. Scout going back to the corner and getting a bit confident.
Getting a bit confident indeed. Hopefully not too confident, Scout. Nonetheless, taking the fight to Sylvia still. Sylvia rolling out of the way. Scout Mackenzie, Irish whip over the top rope here. And now, flip power bomb to the outside. And the 20 count begins.
Wasn't expecting to see such an unorthodox move there from Scout Mackenzie. This nice sunset foot powerbomb as she now attacks Sylvia on the outside, lifting Sylvia up to her feet and going in for a big scoop power slam. No! Reversed by Sylvia into a reverse DDT.
Sylvia now is looking to finally gain some momentum back into the match. It's like the match has slowed down to a methodical pace here, Scott. Oh, look at that punch.
A nice punch there by Sylvia as she once again lifts Mackenzie up to her feet. Maybe he's trying to send her into the ring. No, a big close line. Oh, ducked by Mackenzie and a big kick right to the gut of Sylvia.
Now, big elbow to the back of Sylvia. And now Scout. Oh, throwing Sylvia in the barricade there.
Oh, and a jawbreaker jawbreaker gets the upper hand by Sylvia, and a big kick. Oh no, sidestep by Scout McKenzie with a low drop kick of her own.
And Scout once again has the head of Sylvia. What are we going for here? Oh, we're going back in the ring, it would seem, Scott. And now Scout, big elbow. Finally getting back into the ring. And now, here we go. Right. Here we go. Forgive me, I'm getting his name wrong. Saturn's wife has matching ring. And now oh my goodness. Scout McKenzie makes Sylvia tap it about. And we got a time on. Did we get that time? That was lightning fast.
Very impressive. I think the assault on the arm was just too much, and Sylvia just had to tap.
Well, nonetheless, my goodness, that was blink and you miss it right there, Scott. Blink and you miss it. Tapping out to Saturn's wife has matching ring. I'm very sorry if I get that move wrong. It's a very hard move to say, ladies.
Saturn's wife puts the victory squarely in Scout McKenzie's corner this week.
The winner of the match and still your Vindication Women's Champion, Scout McKenzie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening.
Main event time. Let's go. Tommy Hazard, the Vindication Heavyweight Champion, defending against Nightmare in a 2 out of 3 falls Hell in a Cell.
And of course, we've not had many Hell in a Cell matches here on this at the CWL, but this will be one for the ages, I think. I'm backing my man Hazard.
Well, I have to say, Nightmare, he's been on a mission.
Yesterday. Xpost, the first ever CWL pay-per-view. And it was the birthplace of the Fallen. You see, you approached me and Miles promising us big things. And we found them. We won tag gold thanks to the Fallen. And that was just the beginning. We ruled over CWL because we were a unit. But one day that all changed. At American Cake Day, you made your choice. You chose singles gold over backing up me and Miles. And we paid dearly for your choice. With the brand split coming, I knew I had to make a choice. I made my choice, and I learned it from you. I rose from the ashes of the Fallen. Nightmare, when I rose, you continued to fall. You lost everything. You lost your title. You lost real title opportunities. You lost your girlfriend, and we met face to face at Battle Lines, and there, you lost to me as well. But then something happened. The tides turned and things weren't as they should be. You see, after you lost to me, you rose up to new heights. You won the world title. And Tommy Hazard, it was his turn to fall. I took it upon myself to right the wrongs. I made it my goal to set things back to how it should be. And luckily, I wasn't alone. Because Miles was more than willing to help. Together, we took away your world title. Now, over 1 year after the Fallen began, it is going to end. No Miles Hazard, no Fallen, just Nightmare versus Tommy Hazard. One last time.
The following match is a Hell in a Cell and is scheduled for 2 of 3 falls and is for the Vindication Heavyweight Championship. The first man can score 2 of 3 falls will be declared the winner.
$421 days. That is how long this feud has been in the making for. Nightmare, after getting screwed out of his title at Endgame, can he finally, after so much, just so many opportunities being taken away from him almost by Hazard, and his partner, Miles turning on his former partner, can Nightmare can he finally get some revenge?
Of course, it was way back in the day when those three were falling all together. We saw that exploded endgame, or so we thought, as Nightmare looks to get revenge tonight on Hazard. He's never beaten Tommy Hazard in a single competition. Of course, they had to have that street fight all the way back at Battle Lines, but can he finally put that monkey on his shoulder away?
Now, look at this. Look at the disrespect. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, the mask that Tommy Hazard is wearing right now is the mask that Nightmare used to wear. When he turned on Nightmare, he ripped that mask off himself, and look at it. Talk about my game. This is just disrespectful.
Yeah, but do you notice the attire, Tom? It's the exact same outfit that Tommy wore back in the days of the Fallen.
Obviously, there's no more Fallen anymore. There's obviously all 4 of the Fallen members have of course moved on. Well, not necessarily moved on, but of course they went their own separate ways for a bit. And now once again coming full circle here, Hazard and Nightmare for the very last time, perhaps, don't quote me on that, in the Hell in a Cell. This is gonna get bloody.
Introducing the challenger from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 202 pounds, Nightmare. Your Vindication World Champion from Toronto, Canada, the Phoenix, Tommy Hazard.
Here we go, we're about to get underway of the main event of Xpost. Of course, the steel Hell in a Cell hanging high above the ring will be descended in just a few moments, as these two will be locked in a confrontation inside that cell. I'm not sure the cell can contain this confrontation, Tom.
Well, nonetheless, that cell has to be at least almost 50 feet high but hopefully he'll be able to contain these two. Oh my goodness, big neck breaker there by Nightmare. Here we go. Nightmare taking just like weeks of frustration out onto Hazard. He's been waiting for this opportunity for a long time, and you better best believe that he's not going to waste this opportunity to just beat the hell out of Hazard. That's very far away, and deciding against it for now.
I think his mind games show that he's above Tommy Hazard. He's above the tricks that Tommy can pull out. As Nightmare going for a big hangman leg drop there over the top rope.
Oh my goodness! You just have to realize like just how much hate these two have for each other. Oh my goodness, taking down Hazard.
Oh, look at Tommy Hazard. Yes. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm taking out there. Nonetheless, Hazard showing off here, and I have to say, Scott, Hazard might not be 100% heading into his Hell in a Cell match.
He was fighting earlier. However, I will point out that it was Miles spending a majority of his time in the ring, perhaps trying to make sure that Tommy was kept fresh in this match. And a big front fire slam there, and a big boy senton to follow up with by Tommy Hazard, the Vindication heavyweight champion.
Perhaps after this match, he won't be the Vindication heavyweight champion. Who knows? Oh my goodness! A big knee right to the face, and now fireman's carry position. Nightmare now, big flapjack.
Nightmare on the offense now, going to the middle rope. What's he got in mind? Telling Hazard to get to his feet. This, of course, has been building up for months. And a big leg drop bulldog there by Nightmare.
Nightmare is, oh my goodness, he's a man possessed here tonight, Scott. He just wants to punish Hazard, and he has the chance to do that inside the steel structure of the Hell in a Cell. And oh my goodness, just getting the beginning process here of just these two, just, you know, now, like, what the, like, I'm so speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this feud, it has so much hate, so much blood, so much bitterness. I've never seen a feud quite like this in the CWL. Big gut-wrench suplex there by Hazard.
Tommy Hazard, of course, has not made many friends here in the CWL, but he's made a lot of enemies. Nightmare chief among them. You know, we've had very few people to stand up against Hazard and you know, take him down. And I think even Hazard says that he has very few people who he consider his enemies and his equal. But I think Nightmare is definitely one of them. I mean, are there any more that you wonder about? I mean, I think definitely Sergeant Hunter could be one. Oh, breaking the eyes there of Nightmare.
And now Hazard, what's he got in mind here? Oh, look at this! Has the arms locked in? Oh, the rings of Saturn. Oh, but Nightmare now. Nightmare refusing to give in this early in the match. Getting up to their feet now. And a kick to the gut by Hazard. Arm drag. Takes down Hazard now. And Nightmare, oh, hooks the leg here. And a big fisherman suplex.
Here we go as Nightmare is on the attack once more. And Nightmare's been very dominant throughout this match. Very surprising. Usually it's Tommy. I think Tommy's just biding his time. Big front slam there by Nightmare.
Big front slam there. We do know that once we see that front slam, we very well could be seeing this, Scott. Nightmare has his eyes on Hazard. No, trying to go for the Dream Eater, but Hazard was one step ahead there.
Oh!
And now, hooks the arms. Look at that. Bittersweet goodbye by Tommy Hazard. He hooks the leg into the pin. No, the first fall will not happen as of yet.
What did I tell you? Tommy was just biding his time, waiting for his opportune moment.
And now has the leg of Nightmare. Has the leg of Nightmare just, oh my God, dropping the knee on the leg, on the ankle area of Nightmare here. And now, oh my goodness, has the head locked in now.
STF there.
An STF. And now, oh no, Nightmare spinning Hazard over. And Nightmare now, my goodness, not stopping, lifting up Hazard, big Godbuster.
Very big goalbuster there by Nightmare as he goes to the outside. What's he going to be doing here? He's looking out. He's looking out of the ring. Oh,
let's get extreme. Let's get extreme. Sledgehammer. Shot to the back. Oh my goodness. I know the man with 3 H's will be very proud of this display of dominance right now. Nonetheless, Nightmare, oh my goodness, punishing Hazard with the sledgehammer. Kick out there by Hazard.
Nightmare starting to get frustrated, maybe. I think he was hoping to have the first fall by this point off the ropes. No,
look at this mind game, Scott. Mind games. Oh, wait, no. Hazard able to move out of that one. But Nightmare still one step ahead. And has Hazard now once again going for that front slam. Perhaps spelling the beginning of the end for the first fall. Bringing Hazard up to his feet. And now, up he goes. Simon's carrying. Oh, Ushigoroshi. And a big kick to the... Oh, no. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, wait. Desolation Sleeper.
Reverses it. Amazing. Into the Desolation Sleeper. Desolation Sleeper. No. No, Nightmare. Nightmare refusing to give in. Refusing to give in.
Oh, but...
Tommy Hazard.
Arm drag.
No. I'm dragged by Nightmare here. Once again. Benjamin suplex
Pin.
coming. Into the pin. And
No!
What is it going to take? Not even the first fall, Scott. It's not even the first damn fall. My goodness gracious, what is it going to take to finally get the first freaking fall, man?
These two are just going at it. Neither of them want to give up all, but Nightmare might have plans of his own.
Has him in his sight! Has him in his sight! Dream Eater here! Dream Eater to Tommy Hazard! Into the pin! Into the pin! It's
three!
Enough.
No!
No!
And Nightmare getting very aggressive with referee Charles Kincaid there as Tommy Hazard trips the leg.
No! Oh my goodness, it Hazard now! Hazard's gonna repay the favor right here to Nightmare! Has the blocked arms once again! Bittersweet goodbye! Bittersweet goodbye! Is this enough for the first fall? Is this enough for the first fall? Two! And no!
No, I don't want to give up.
You're freaking kidding me right now! What the hell is it gonna take?
This crowd is going absolutely nuts right now as Tommy Hazard going back into the rings of Saturn now, turning over. Nightmare got both the arms trapped and rings of Saturn locked in. Can Nightmare power out again?
No! My goodness! And Nightmare! Look at Nightmare! Powering out! Somehow finding the well, finding a way to get out of it right here. My goodness! This match is going to stop till one of these two men are dead.
Reverse DDT there by Tommy Hazard as Tommy goes, oh boy.
Oh boy, Hazard has Nightmare.
Oh!
Trying to go for the story. Not going to work. Nightmare was one step ahead. And look at this. Modified sharpshooter. Has Hazard locked in on the sharpshooter here.
Right.
And there we go! First fall! The first fall, Scott! The first fall! Nightmare has been able to score it here against Hazard!
Tommy Hazard taps out of the half Nelson Boston Crab there as he picks up. Oh, wait. Nightmare trying to get fired up here.
Nightmare, look at this, Scott. Months of frustration, anger, getting desperate now. Nightmare is a man possessed. He is angry. He is frustrated. All for revenge. Big Benjamin suplex into a bridge. No, but Hazard refuses to give in. Refusing to give in. But Nightmare finally put the nail in the coffin. Final nail in the coffin. Can he do it? Dream Eater by Nightmare. Hooks the leg. It's coming. Here comes the pin. Right
No.
No! How? Just freaking how?
Tommy Hazard tripped the leg. Tommy going for the cover of his own. 1, 2, no. Power out there by Nightmare as Tommy Hazard is now on the attack with a stomp right to the back of Nightmare there. And Nightmare reeling over, going to the corner. What's Tommy Hazard got in mind here? Turning around, a falling away elbow, but Nightmare getting out of the way at the last second. And of course, those two on the attack. Oh, but Tommy Hazard lifting up Nightmare into a fireman's carry. But no, Nightmare reversed into an inverted DDT.
A reverse inverted DDT. My goodness, these men have gone through hell in the cell.
And of course, repeated elbow strikes there by Nightmare. A big leg drop to carry up another elbow drop. And a final elbow drop. Nightmare's just relentless in his attack and a hook in the leg. 1, 2, no.
My goodness, what these men, my goodness, just the fact that they refuse to stop fighting. This is absolutely insane.
A roll up!
Oh, wait a minute, look at this! A sunset flip into the pin! Hazard flipped into the pin! No! And a kick out by Hazard.
Swift kick there by Nightmare.
By Nightmare. And now, Nightmare here lifts up Hazard. Big Godbuster.
And Tommy Hazard looks to be in trouble. A kick right to the face again, sending Hazard really over. And Nightmare off the ropes.
Oh, big knee strike. Knee strike to Hazard. By God, almost took his freaking head off with that. And Nightmare bringing Hazard to his feet here. And now, look at this! Look at this! Front slam! The front slam there by Nightmare! And now, lifting up Hazard!
Oh, Hazard!
No! Hazard one step ahead! Hazard one step ahead there! And now, chop! No! Denied by Nightmare! Back elbow by Hazard!
Oh!
Kick to the gut! Cutter! It's coming again! It's coming again!
Desolation
Sleeper! Desolation Sleeper!
Nightmare taps! Nightmare taps! It's 1-1! It's 1-1 right now.
Here we go. It's 1-1. And now look at Nightmare.
Dream Eater out of nowhere.
Dream Eater by Nightmare. Dream Eater by Nightmare. Hooks the
1.
leg.
Kick out, Tommy. Get 2. 3.
Oh my God. He's done it. Nightmare has finally beaten Hazard. We have a new Vindication heavyweight champion. Oh my goodness gracious.
What?
Do you believe in miracles, Scott? Do you believe in miracles?
I'm speechless. That was such an incredible match, and Tommy Hazard gave it all he could, but in the end, it was Nightmare that emerged victorious.
Absolutely insane! Nightmare finally gets his revenge! Finally! After all this time, he's beaten Hazard! He's the new Vindication heavyweight champion! My God, what a journey! And what a finish to this amazing main event we've just witnessed!
The winner and your new Vindication Heavyweight Champion, Nightmare.
And finally, after all this time, Nightmare is your new, once again, Vindication Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching Xpost. My name has been Tom Jerkin. This has been Scott Sykes, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone.